Big thanks to our Kim Wagner for that conversation with Rachel O'Brien from OpenTheBooks.com. It's 9:08 here on ARC Las Vegas. Also off the top, we've got a pretty special event coming up tonight to honor decades and decades of miracle flights here in the Las Vegas Valley.
Yeah, this event is called Soar-A. Play on words, get it?
Soiree.
Yep. For Miracle Flights is set to take off in a matter of hours at the Thrive Aviation Hangar near Harry Reid International. And that is where we find our very own Fidel Moreno-Meza this morning. Fidel, you're emceeing the event, and I see that
He's
you're
in the
inside.
PJ. He's in the PJ.
There we go.
Yeah, we are. We are actually inside of one of those private planes. Now, those in attendance will actually have the chance to fly away in one of these later this evening. But joining me this morning, I have Kathy Roller here with us. Kathy has a very special story, you guys. So Kathy is not only the vice president of events, but she was also a benefactor of Miracle Flights. Kathy, tell us a little bit about your story.
Sure. So our youngest son, Isaac, was born with a really severe heart defect. And the pediatric cardiologists here are great, but they couldn't perform the surgery that he needed to save his life. And there only was one surgeon, and it was in Stanford. So we had to fly to Stanford to get his heart surgeries. And having that opportunity to get him the best care gave us 7 amazing years with Isaac.
And today is also a very special day. It would have been Isaac's birthday, right?
It would have been his birthday. So today, all the hubbub of soiree and all the party planning and everything that we're doing, at the end of the day, we're raising money for these kids, and it feeds my heart to know that it's Isaac's birthday, and what I do in remembrance of him.
So today we have Soar-A, a little bit of a play on words. Tell us, this is the 3rd year you've been behind the event. What is it all about?
You know, it's about bringing the community together, bringing our sponsors, our donors, bringing everyone together to learn about Miracle Flights, our mission, and to celebrate that mission. You know, this is also our 40th year at Miracle Flights, and so 40 years of flying families. You know, we book about 700 flights a month, and those are a lot of families that are impacted and a lot of families that get to receive the best medical care.
And tell us a little bit about Miracle Flights. You know, I think people here, we were talking about it. How does it work? What does it do? You told us about your story. How can people, take advantage of this resource?
Perfect. So we have a website, miracleflights.org, and it tells you all about our application process. It walks you step by step how many people are in your household, what doctor are you going to see, and what's your income threshold. And it immediately will give you parameters if you're accepted and walk you through the next steps. And it really is that easy. We have families that need to fly out in 2 weeks, and we're able to book them tickets.
And we are in Las Vegas, right? But you don't just service Las Vegas. You guys are nationwide, right?
Nationwide. You could live in Boston and need to fly to Las Vegas for surgery. You could live in Stanford and need to fly to Miami. And you could live anywhere in the world, and we'll fly you wherever the best doctor is for you.
And unfortunately, for everyone that may be interested in attending, we actually learned before we came live on the air that Soiree is officially sold out, right, Kathy? How do you feel about that?
I'm so excited. We're officially sold out, but you could still go to our website and look at silent auction items and still support us that way. And you can still go online and donate to be part of the festivities of today.
Well, Kathy, thank you so much for joining us. I look forward to seeing you here.
Thank you.
All right, everyone, I'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
No pressure, Fidel Moreno-Meza. You've got a sold-out event to MC tonight. No pressure at all.
Oh, I know, right?
No pressure.
You'll do fine.
Yes, he will. Fidel, thanks for keeping